Now, there is so much happening in America right now. Our troops are in arm's way. Well, I tell you what, let's set it up here. Listen to this question. Listen to how Jen Psaki civilly ridiculed the reporter, and then let's talk a little bit after that.
Yesterday, the conservative transparency group, Judicial Watch, released Secret Service records on dog bites involving the first dog, Major. One email said that Secret Service agents were bitten every single day for 8 days from March 1st to March 8th, and that a White House visitor was as well. At a March 9th briefing, you only described one biting incident to us and described the dogs as being whisked back to Delaware on a pre-planned trip to visit family friends. Obviously, that is not the world's most important story, but it is significant because we expect honest information even for minor stories. So can you explain to us why there was some kind of misleading account presented to us? And if we can't get honest information about minor stories, why should we have faith in the administration's account for larger issues like Afghanistan?
I know you do keep the dog in the news in the briefing room, so thank you for that. As we've stated previously, Major has had some challenges adjusting to life in the White House. He has been receiving additional training, as well as spending some time in Delaware, where the environment is more familiar to him and he is more comfortable. I don't have any additional specifics, but I think that speaks to where Major is located, to be fully transparent in your ongoing interest in the dog.
You get it? You foolish men. I'm sure you have an interest in dog, but here are the answers. There is a hurricane that is currently approaching Louisiana. Our troops are in harm's way at this point in time. The Supreme Court has just overruled the Biden administration, which means millions of Americans who are behind on mortgages and rents are likely to be kicked out of their homes. Texas, Georgia, Florida, and many other states are currently putting democracy at risk by creating strong voter suppression laws in their having either passed it or about to pass it, while we have H.R. 4 and S1 waiting in Congress and the Senate respectively to be passed to put some sort of protection to ensure that we remain a democracy. We currently have a heat wave that is burning down the West. We currently have floods around certain areas in this country. We currently have a problem with breathable air throughout the West. There is so much that we have to be concerned about. We have COVID there are 2,000 people who died last night or yesterday. There's so much happening. We have a population who still cannot understand that facts matter. Inject yourself get your vaccination, and now don't complain about it, just like you won't complain about your measles, mumps, and rubella vaccine. Wear your mask just like you won't complain about certain restrictions a school has for a clothing attire. There's so much more that is wrong in America right now to be concerned about not specifying that instead of bite, and not specifying more than the dog bit Secret Service 8 times, not the dog bit super services, a super Secret Service. It makes no sense. That is what our briefing room at the White House has broken down to. A whole lot of stuff that we need to work on. We have a society in decline, but these people that are the guardians of the fourth estate, they're asking about a dog. We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead, number 1, subscribe to our channel, and number 2, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.